My name's Josh, I'm 18 and I'm from Surrey.
Hi, my name's Rupert, I'm 18 and I'm from Lincolnshire.
Hey there, my name is John, I'm from Ireland, so I am. I'm 37, and before I came here I was working in a bank and I decided to pack it all in to come over to Verbier.
Hi, my name's Dan, I'm 35, I'm from London. I've been on the Warren Smith course this last 9 weeks. Before that I was a management consultant, dropped out to take a year out, and one of the things I wanted to do was become a ski instructor, so looked up Warren and the boys and had a great time.
Hi, I'm Nicola, I'm 19, I'm from North Devon, and before I came on the course I finished my college and then I was doing a cleaning job for 6 months whilst I tried to get some money to come out here. I decided on the Warren Smith course just because I really wanted to improve my skiing as well as becoming a ski instructor.
Hi, I'm Johnny, I'm 44. I was an ad man in London and I will be an ad man back in London again soon. I came to do Warren Smith because I fancied a break. I needed a break from my career, and I've had a fantastic season skiing with the lads, and really enjoyed the nightlife here. It's a bit mad. It started with New Year, with champagne going off in fireworks going off all around the Médan Central, and then regular nights down the Farinay, followed by dancing at the Casbah, where actually if you dance on the pole you get free vodka, which is highly recommended.
So the coaching team we had on the 9 weeks was great. We skied with a range of people, a range of different personalities. We had the sort of super geeky Jordan characters, and that was great because they appealed with me. I'm a bit of a geek as well. Had Andy, who took us through bumps, showed us how to do it at 1,000,000 miles an hour, and then we kind of slowed it down and tried to break it down and work out how the hell he was doing it. Had Scouse, who was pretty good at showing us how to tune our skis, how to get into some pretty big lines. It was really cool. So I really enjoyed that varied approach. Everyone kept the same sort of pretty technical focus, but all brought their own things to each and every one of their coaching.
Yeah, well, the other aspects of the course, other than becoming a better skier, which has been absolutely phenomenal, did a good bit on mountain safety, so we did. And particularly, people have an accident or whatever, what to do, which is quite beneficial. And even when we did it, we both did it as being the first responder, as the person coming on scene, and also as the actual casualty. And you get a good feel for both sides. Like even lying on the snow for 5 minutes, it's incredible how cold you can get, and you just start losing body heat quite quickly. So, but like I'd say, all the guys they flew out instructors from Scotland to do that, and the wealth of experience they've had, and even like do a lot of indoor work as well, and just purely they went through the various accidents they've come across on the ski slope, from simple ones to quite serious ones, and overall like you get a really good feel for what to do, and then if something does happen, you're a lot more informed and know how to handle it.
Okay, so on a regular day we'd meet at 10 o'clock up at Attalus, and then we'd usually ski down and have a bit of a warm-up for about 15 minutes, and then after that we'd move on and focus on our piece performance or teaching, depending on the day. And we basically just do activities depending on what we was doing, so whether that was long turns, short turns, moguls or variables. And then we'd have lunch at about 1, and then after lunch we'd just continue with that, so teaching or piece performance. Yeah, so once the day's finished, we'd warm down, do some stretches, and depending on the day, we'd do video analysis. We get that twice a week, usually on Monday and Thursdays. And they video us in the day doing long turns or short turns or whatever it was, and then we'd analyse it at the chalet.
The BASI exam that we did as part of the course, we did our level 1 and level 2. That's a British instructor course, so you're sort of qualified to teach anywhere in the Alps apart from France. And it takes people up from right for the very first time of stepping onto skis right up until them linking parallel turns.
A big part of the course was BASI. We did a week first, quite early on, where we did our BASI 1, and then latterly we did a 2-week BASI 2, which is all about the core theme, or the central theme. It's nothing more complicated than basically the bare bones of how to ski well from the start, and it's a really good way of learning how to teach skiing. and improving as you go along.
The accommodation was really good, everything was really clean and comfortable, and all the food was really good all the time as well, and the chefs are always really friendly, and if you needed sort of any advice, then they give it to you. We had Graham, who was on the course last year, who cooked for us, and so he was great to sort of help us out and give us tips as well as the guys when we were on our day skiing.
Okay, so on the 9 weeks of the course, we had 1 week of training at the start, and then after that week of training we went on to do our basic level 1s. Everyone passed that, so after that we had about 5 weeks. Had about 5 weeks of training after that, and within that we had a day of mountain safety, and we also had our mountain first aid course, which was really good. And then the last 2 weeks we had our basic level 2s, and yeah, that was really good fun, and me and Rupert passed, so good stuff.
So for me, the best bit of the course was that although it was very piste focused and we had to get our basic level 2, we did take the opportunity anytime there was some good powder to get out in the powder, do some of the itineraries and really see all of the good skiing that Verbier's got to offer. And for me, I really understood why Verbier is one of the best resorts in the world.
Yeah, my highlights of the course were obviously passing level 2 and just meeting everyone, making new friends, and yeah, really good.
The highlight of the course for me was when we had a big dump of snow and we went and did some itinerary routes, and we went on Jontian and I did my very first fresh tracks with Charlie, and that was a brilliant day. I definitely recommend it to somebody else because it's just a brilliant location. All the guys are really good and you'll just have a great time.
Okay, I don't know, I suppose before I came on this trip I looked at the Warren Smith website and had a really good look at the prior gappies. Like, whoever's watching this, all I can say is, if you make this decision, it's an absolute best decision you'll probably ever make in your life. Coaching TV are actually top class, really superb, so they are. Verbier itself is absolutely a brilliant resort. Après ski is mental, you know what I mean? So it is. And as a pure life experience, I can't match it with anything else. Even the group of people we met are really cool group of mates that I'll have for the rest of my life. So if you're looking at this and you're debating about doing it as I did, it took me nearly a year to make this decision, I can't recommend it enough. And if it was the cars were God, it would be probably the best decision you made in your life.